scapegoat, isn't she? LaToya is the family scapegoat. It is disgusting. So was Janet scapegoated, though. They made her have that baby, give the baby up.
And things were about to get even worse for Jackson, with a dramatic intervention from within the family.
So we've got LaToya, who goes on national television and throws Michael underneath a bus.
I cannot and I will not be a silent collaborator of his crimes against small, innocent children.
LaToya Jackson called the Los Angeles District Attorney's office and she told them, my brother messes around with little boys and the whole family knows about it.
I have seen checks payable to the parents of these children, and I've seen these checks through my mother. She showed me these checks.
So it appears from vocal tones, her behavior, her illustrators, an illustrator is the gestures you make when you speak, are consistent. She clearly believes that Michael Jackson was abusing children, and she's built that opinion on the checks that she's seen written to parents, and she's put two and two together and made a conclusion which could be true. It also could be wrong.
This is a huge step for her because she's stepping out of line with the Jacksons here. So she's threatening all of her family relationships, and for everything that they've achieved, everything that they've got materially, there's been a huge cost. They are a dysfunctional, very damaged family.
We should probably say that my parents don't speak to me. Let's put it that way.
Do you have any hope that one day there will be a reconciliation with your parents?
I think that the only way that could possibly happen if they would stop condoning child abuse.
I love, you know who I have like weird respect for? LaToya Jackson, and I'll tell you why. LaToya was raised in a family where she was offered up to her father. She speaks about her childhood sexual abuse. Now, you know, if that guy was doing it to one, he was doing it to them all, and probably both male and female. But she spoke up. She got thrown out of the family. She ended up in a domestic violent relationship. And she literally said, okay, that her brother was afraid for his life. They were trying to kill him because of his, what do they call it? Portfolio of songs, his portfolio, right? So I like LaToya Jackson. Yes, and she told on Michael, I like LaToya Jackson. I like her. He's still her family, but she tells the truth. So of course, yes, thank you for that. She tells the truth. She catalog. She tells the truth. His daughters. LaToya was one in the family trying to get away from the ancestral behaviors of that family. She was like a trend breaker. Her husband was abusive to her. She never backed down from saying her brother abused people. She never did. LaToya, I'm talking about. And so I think she talked about her dad molesting the older sister. Yeah, they pimped out Michael. Exactly. Now were they Jehovah's Witness or Mormon? One or the other. I think Jehovah's Witness, maybe like Prince. But anyway, I feel that when they come from a ritualized family, okay, when they come from a ritualized family, I feel like when they get older, they have no recollection of which altar is responding. Because I think that, Rebe, thank you. I think that that's why they can be so lovely. And when I did the video on Michael Jackson, I don't believe Michael Jackson did the things they said, but I also believe an altar was inside of his physical body. So the more that they are split, fractured, okay? The more that they are split and fractured, the more they leave room in their etheric body for other entities to come in. So let's say you're a pill popper, a drinker because of your trauma, and you don't know why you're having these issues with your trauma, right? Like you don't know why the fuck you can't sit still, so you do drugs, you drink, whatever it is, fragmented, exactly. And I understand that. But let's just say you don't understand, so you start drinking and then an entity comes in because you've opened the door, or you're taking pills, or you're smoking weed, crack, whatever, meth, whatever. You're like Whitney. Now let's say that entity who is just hanging around waiting for some human to fuck up because they love to do that. So the astral entity, which could have been another actor that didn't cross over, or another, all of these kinds of things. So let's say that entity energy gets into your subconscious etheric soul body. And let's say that entity energy was a pedophile. Well, now you're a fucking pedophile because you